factions of the bloodline, the original bloodline, and then the bloodline 2.0. Yeah, looks like that's going to be happening. With looking until Roman Reigns come back. So Cole is going to be leading the 2.0 group, and Paul Heyman don't know how to react to the situation. But yeah, it's going to be some changes and stuff. We're going to have a lot of breaking news to get back to what's going on in pro wrestling news. Yeah, I used to work in wrestling for 12 years. I worked WWE stars, like with TNA, different organizations, independents and stuff I worked with. So yeah, we're going to give you the updates of what's going on and rumors of professional wrestling. And yeah, it's been a while. Been kind of doing some other projects and everything. So yeah, but I do appreciate everybody that watches and has helped me over the years. Um, and if you get a chance, hit that like button for me and hit that notification button if you're not subscribing. I hope you'll subscribe. I do appreciate everything that you all do for me. If that's you, I'll be on here. And yeah, I do appreciate everybody that I'm in the dark. I just won't go. But I do appreciate everybody. Hit that like button. And I'm trying to get my watch time to get monetized. It's been a long time. And I do appreciate everybody that watches and stuff. So yeah, but I do appreciate everything. And but yeah, it's a lot of things are changing in professional wrestling. You know, Cody Rhodes is still the Universal Champion in WWE. Pretty soon the WWE Raw and SmackDown all going to be changing. They'll be going to different networks. I think I'm making a mistake. I think SmackDown might be going to USA, and Raw is going to be going to Netflix. So what I heard that's what's going to happen. They're switching out and stuff. So yeah, but there's a lot going on in WWE. Uh, Triple H is the head of it now. Vince McMahon's gone, so they've kind of get away from him, and now it's Triple H, Paul Levesque, and now he's the one that's going to be running the shows and doing things now. And so you keep up with all what's going on in the wrestling news. We'll also give you updates of AEW wrestling, ROH, New Japan, different organizations, independent, locally, BCW, Bluegrass, Wildfire Championship Wrestling, NWA Wrestling, ones that are, if they're still around, but I'll give more information for the independent. That's if they're still around. I'm not sure about BCW. I've heard they might not be running no more. I'm not sure about NWA because that's where I started my wrestling career. Was the NWA Wrestling Associations where I started. Um, when I was in the wrestling business for 12 years, I traveled the roads. Managed Nature Boy Ric Flair one time for WCW, and also I managed Abdul the Butcher, legendary Ops Baker, and I've done some shows, different ones from the WCW when it was in business. At the power plant, and made friends with Pistol Pez Watley. He was live. And different ones that I worked with. The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, met them. Um, and then, there's different ones I've met over the years and managed and traveled with. And done shows with the Rockwell Express, legendary Rockwell Express, former NWA World Tag Team Champions, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson. I worked with them, the Rule Wall. And so, yeah, it's an interesting story about my life. When I started watching for pro wrestling, went just, um, just to be somebody reporting about pro wrestling news, but I actually lived that life and everything. And I traveled everything and worked all over the place. Um, Traveled the roads of the United States, stuff, and met the top promotions, meet the people that run, different ones, and it was an interesting life. I did for 12 years, um, and was on TV. I actually helped a friend of mine be in a movie, and I was in the KTPBS movie as an extra for called The Golden Stories, and I was in that movie as an extra, and I feel for the people that actually into um, the movie business industry. It is consuming. It's very hard to really get to know your scripts and stuff in movies. Just being an extra, and you get to see things from what goes on the filming and make sure the cameras are right on you and make sure it's not cloudy, make sure it's not rain. It's it's time consuming, man. Well, we recorded in here in Kentucky, and it was um, from 7 o'clock that morning. It was about 7 o'clock almost night, and just to get a couple scenes in, trying to get exactly the scene in of the movie. And it's kind of neat and everything how much stuff they had to go through and everything. But I appreciate everybody that watches my videos, and if you hit that like button before you leave, I appreciate it. Like I say, without you, I said without you, there would not be there wouldn't be no What's Up with Pro Wrestling show or even a channel because it takes you all. And I do trying to work on my watch time. And I do have different types of videos if you check my channel out. And also have different channels too. We got comedy, and pro wrestling news, cooking channels, music. I got different ones for different variety because I know different people likes different things. So you can check that out too. I'll try to have all the links together to be able to see it, check them out, and everything. But yeah, it's I do appreciate all of you all to stop by and say hi. If you have any question about pro wrestling, if you're interested in ever get into pro wrestling, I can tell you how to get started. Um, you would, definitely have to find, just to give you little hints, you would have to find a reliable pro wrestling school close by you where you live. There's some great schools out there. The one I recommend if you're living in the Kentucky area is they have a school called OVW Wrestling. That's where Randy Orton and John Cena and Batista all them started their wrestling careers. And they do have a wrestling school there, academy. It's a wrestling academy. Al Snow and them, legendary Al Snow from former WWE star, helps run that academy of OVW. You can check them out. They do run shows here in Kentucky, and they're starting to expand out different places now. So yeah, and they was also shown on the show a series called Wrestlers on Netflix. So check them out, folks. And also my friend that runs it. He's got his own wrestling promotion, Bill Rich. He has a school too. It's Wildfire Championship Wrestling. Uh, if you all remember Tommy Wildfire Rich, he does wrestle for him sometimes, for Bill. He's had some, some legendary people. They've had Mr. Hughes, used to be in WCW. Yeah, he done a show with them. They got some top-notch talent working for them. So check them out. It's Wild Card Championship Wrestling. They do come in Kentucky, and they do, I guess, West Virginia, and maybe Virginia. They do shows and stuff. So if you get a chance, check them out, folks. Hey, this is Mr. Cool, and I just wanted to do a little live show for you all today. I do appreciate everybody stopping by, and don't hit that like button before you leave. And we'll see you next time here on What's Up in Pro Wrestling. I'm Mr. Cool. Hey, be cool, because professional wrestling is still cool. See you later, y'all.